Hello everybody, in today's video we will discuss why sociology is the favorite optional among the UPSC aspirants. Even if you look at the latest result of 2024, you will see that at least there are 4 to 5 toppers in the first 15 ranks. If you talk about rank 3, rank 13, rank 18 is there, you will see that they all belong to sociology background. Then if you will talk about the highest score with respect to sociology, you will see that even among the humanities, sociology's score was one of the highest, that was 310. In this video, we will discuss why majority of the students opt sociology as their optional. So let's start. See, we will talk from a factual perspective. This is a data that has been presented in the report by the UPSC itself. The report states that at least 70% of the optionals that are taken by the UPSC aspirants, they belong to the humanities field. For example, humanities A and humanities B, this classification has been done by the UPSC itself. 43.8 and 33.5 approximately crosses the 70% mark here, that belong to the humanities field. And if we look within humanities, there are n number of subjects. There is basically anthropology is there, geography is there, psychology है, philosophy is there, political science is there, n number of subjects are there. Now let's compare the subjects within this humanities stream. This is again from the data that is presented by the UPSC itself. Here is the optional success rate that has been presented by UPSC. If you will do the comparison here, you will see that the success rate that is presented by the sociology here at the bottom of our video, then 9.2% is the success rate with respect to the sociology. That is one of the highest with respect to the what we say is humanities field. Just do a comparison with respect to other what we say is optional subjects. For example, history is there, it is just 4.1%. With respect to geography, it is just 5.7, geology is 5.7%, geography is 7.2%. Then if you look at anthropology, it is 8.3%. If you will look at what is called as political science and international relations, it is again 8.3%. So one of the higher success rates that you will see with respect to the sociology. So we have already established that the majority of the students have a good success rate in this optional. So let's also discuss why majority of the students continue to choose sociology. So we have an interesting analysis here. See, first of all, the one thing we have already discussed here, that is it is a high scoring optional. Rank 3, 13, 18 is there. Highest score this year from sociology was 310. That is any student that wants to take optional obviously goes for a factual analysis, that is this a scoring optional, are there toppers from this respective field, then are there teachers or the study material is there with respect to this particular subject in the market. So that is all there. Besides this, we want to basically go for some another analytical evidence here. That is, in our last video also we discussed that it is a subject that has a very short syllabus. You have 10 chapters with respect to paper number 1. And if you will talk about paper 2, that majority of the paper overlaps with your what is called as social issues, then it is easy to understand. It suits background individual from any background. Even if I will talk about myself, I am from a commerce background. Then answer writing, obviously the thing that decides whether we will be gaining marks or how much we will be getting, okay, that all depends upon the kind of answer writing that is there with respect to this particular subject. Then obviously basically it is a topic or theme based paper. Then it can be started from the day 1 itself. For example, your first topic is that is emergence of sociology, okay, and by just completing the topic you can go for direct answer writing. Then some another interesting analysis that I have presented here. Obviously 3 dimensions are there with respect to sociology. First of all, that is with respect to general studies. In general studies, 2 things are important. First one is your social issues from paper 1, and then is your GS paper 4. So here are some of the topics from which in the last 2 to 3 years UPSC has asked questions in the social issues. That is on the tribal knowledge, on the features of Indian society, then on the religion, then on the work, then on urbanization and middle class. And if you will see the quality of questions that has been asked by the UPSC, you will see that the questions match the level of your optional paper. For example, take a question of religion here. Analyze the salience of sect in Indian society vis-a-vis caste, region and religion. Sect and cult is a part of your UPSC optional paper, not as such that is something discussed in your general studies paper. And the quantity of numbers is also increasing every year. Now you will get at least 6 questions from the social issues part. So that is all clear with respect to sociology, a big help here. Then moving forward, most important thing again here is essay, because in the recent times UPSC has been asking, you can state normative essays, or they have been asking philosophical quote based essays. So again in this aspect sociology again comes as a big help to the UPSC aspirants, because in all these essays you have to substantiate, you have to provide examples, you have to provide case studies, you have to provide the application of these essays in the context of society, and sociology comes here as a help. Just I will provide you example also. A ship in harbor is safe, but that is not what ship is for. The essay is in direct context of societal reforms, the reforms of the society, and number of basic issues can be taken here. Then come to section B, that is the time to repair the roof is when the sun is shining. Again with respect to the big issues or the macro issues that the society is facing, again from a sociological background. Or you can also state that basically the essays that are generally asked by the UPSC, they are majority with respect to the issues that are faced by the society. That can be of women, poverty, development, and number of issues are there. And obviously studying these issues in detail from a sociological perspective provides a big help in this context. So that is why basically sociology becomes a preferred domain here. Then move on to ethics part. Here also you will see that some of the topics that are very much correlated with respect to the parts of the society. For example, you have role of family, role of society, role of educational institutions in inculcating values, a socialization that is a part of your paper 4 chapter number 1, that is ethics and human interface. Again has a high overlap with respect to your sociology. Again if you will talk about the case studies here, again majority of the case studies are asked with respect to the social issues, on the issues of the women, on the issues of social situations, on the issues of the poverty. Again sociological understanding provides a big help with respect to providing the answers on how to go for the decision making things. Again quote based questions are again asked by the UPSC in your ethics paper also. 3 quote based questions are there. Again normative understanding with sort of examples provides a big help in this context. Moving forward, obviously we have established this, that your UPSC optional sociology has a big overlap with respect to your GS, that is in the social issues, that is in the essay paper as well as the ethics paper. Now moving forward, why you should choose us for a sociology? Then basic things that can be provided here, that is we provide a very comprehensive 120-day course with respect to your sociology. Then most importantly we provide class notes that are integrated from your other standardized books, because you have to read Harlambus, you have to read Ritzler, other books are also there, but you don't have to worry as such. Anything that is important from that particular books that needs to be integrated in the class notes, that you will be already. Then you will be getting test series with weekly test. Every Saturday we will conduct a test on the basis of what you have done in a week. Then personal mentorship until your final success, and final success means unless and until you clear the interview. Then most importantly, relevant content from IGNOU, Harlambus, Ritzer, because that is a big issue among students. So what to read, what not to read, because sometimes the content becomes so much heavy, so you don't have to worry about it. Anything that is important from any book that is required to be studied for the UPSC optional sociology, I will be providing you with the what is called as topic specific PDFs that will be aligned. For example, we are doing emergence of sociology. Okay, if something is required from Harlambus, from basically TB Bottom or any other book is there, that will be integrated in your class notes, and topic specific PDF will also be provided to you. Okay, and one of the most important things that we will be doing in our class is how to do answer writing. Okay, most important thing, you will not need to attend any other of the sessions. We will be completely focusing upon that. And most importantly, something I want to discuss here, these are some of the questions that have come in the previous year UPSC. For example, critically examine how Durkheim and Merton explicate anomy. We did in class the difference between Durkheim's and Merton's anomy. That was something that was discussed and done in detail. Okay, you just had to basically write the answer in the UPSC. Again, another question that is discuss social mobility in open and closed system. Open system is there, then what is the closed system of social stratification. Some of the questions basically that have been very much predictable for us, because for the kind of smart strategy that we have been adopting for our UPSC aspirants. And majority of the students basically have got selected in your state exams, such as Himachal Pradesh is there. Again, in the last means, there were n number of students that gave UPSC means with the sociology as optional and scored very good marks. Okay, then we are starting our batch. We are starting our foundation batch from 15th of July. Timings will be from 2:30 to 4:30. You can avail the demo classes. For at the earliest inquiry, you can also get early bird discount offers. For any contact, you can basically do a WhatsApp or you can call at this particular number. This is my personal cell. Okay, so that is all from my side. So if any of you wants to enroll for sociology, just go for it.